watching Karachitab Kalenjin gabi chetun en ketesiet nebo Kass TV kainen ko Shadrack Mutai kotiyote ketesiet nebo Kass TV en nguni ko emetab Rain ko betut nebo singon konyek tugul bunge itatat kimuch keib ngalalet noton mokisto en boisiet rubeiwotab president Gachagua en sait sit akebeberiat ako tingon noton emetab Rain kemi studio Timothy Kipchumba MP nebo Marakwet West kobaten chitab Kalenjin amache kenyoru ngalalet noton nebo MP noton nebo Nandi Hills Bernard Kittur namu kole ikochin kasubet istoet noton nebo Gachagua mwaet kole kotestai kosuldaen boisiet nemwoe kole matinyegei ak ng'atutikab emetab Kenya ak missing komoikochin toretet president noton nebo emoni.
Wati ale betutab rani kebendi kakituyegei tugul koki wajumbe ketinye motion nepkomi parliament nekokosainan anan nekokonde sei kandoik wajumbe chesire 300 cherani kebendi bunge ipkeng'olole notok ko impeachment motion nebo deputy president anan ofisit nebo deputy president nebo emetab Kenya. For the issue ane ko kwamong chekwasainan kwabole tosainani amu chorwenyu deputy president. Lakini ngelen kiro interests chebo emet ngachangan missing ko kandoinatet nebo president nenyonet William Ruto ako makandoinatanatak inegei ak keretab bikyok chebo Kalenjin ak lagokab lagokyok chemite taa olin chetun kobo ng'alekab kandoinatet ngomakyai ki sahi ko 2027 kibeti tulwet tugul. Ako ngibet tulwet tugul kotun kororechine chitugul kelen kikikono kirwoknotet mabomuch orib. So ng'olyondoni ko kakonyo koui konyigis eng chitugul lakini kokeng'alal kandoik tugul ak amoche amwaun ngibikere koite wajumbe 300 kong'etegei tulwet notista nin tugul kebwa Mombasa tugul ni nyokeba Nyanza tugul keba Western tugul keba akot Central na tulwet ketinye karibu over 80% Kenya mzima kandoik tugul chatkan tugul kerikchinigei ak deputy ni ko ngibikere tugul kelen achicha president kimetoiwech keiste. Number 2 ma president neistoi deputy nenyi ng'olyondo notok kobo bunge. So kit kityo nekimache keyai ko kemeken that office koek vacant situn kobit heshima kabisa eng chito age tugul nenyo koibe ng'echeranatak nguno kotekisyini barak ak nemi ng'ony lakini nyokikochin the president an opportunity now kocheng deputy president age nemuch koyai kasit tuwai. Aya chechoket ngachangan missing chebo Kalenjin ko ildos ko biik chetoloen mugulelwek. Kuye kamwa akot akine Boaz ngiboyonis nyin aipkas ng'olyondoni ipasainan ko chang tuguk chekere kwa consider nemu Kalenjin ko chorwa nenyu. Ko abwati ale raia chechang komemuch kongen tuguk chekokobun kirwokindet nenyonet. Because nekitinye saizi kochube kirwokindet nemomi kiy nekiyonye. Tia tuguk chekooksei yemakikere eng ko between the two ko chang tuguk chekikemwawech. Ngibikere kewoloksei alake Boaz kokeib kasarta nekoi lakini kokiyan kele for the sake nebo the future. Notok amune sosome raia tugul akot biik chekerech rani ko chang tuguk chemokoi imwa chito missing akot ngemite kandoinatet notok Kalenjin akot achek nguno kingong'ololwech chi neking'ololwech nemite ng'echeret nguno ako kingoyokto biik kokilechech porib kakiyokto anyun bochob ng'atutik obaru tuguk Nairobi lakini kit nebo maana orib kirwokindet cham keleni porib kirgit mat kosileik. So nguno akoit kiwango nekire kakemach kesil koyotok asi kimong'wa kelechi hapana memukokse kunotok. Ako ng'olyondoni ko kele man tom kookse komomi ng'ala aokse rani situn history will tell lakini kokechoran akoi mwisho. Kame kityo asom wananchi ale eng kaming'inetabgei oyanech amu kyosirech kasi. Oyanwech nitok ko yekikoyanech oyanech kele it is the right thing keyai nitok eng nguno. Chang tuguk chememuch kemwa sait eng achek tugul lakini wananchi oyanech sikerib kandoinatet nebo 2027 sikeit 2032 ak kiweku tulwet barak. The only thing ko keisteni sikemutu age atyo siketech chorwandit kowek wekse tilyandit takokoi kasarta neketinye kotakimuchi kiweku. Kitoret president kosome kurayat, kitoret akot anendet kinyo kosom kurayat, kisomchi chitugul amu ki wakati notok kikibendi harusit. Ko yo kibendi harusit ko boyot ak chepyoset ak chitugul ko kakoratkei biik kole kakoek tumdo kebwa tugul sikemuch kisuldae ako kikisuldae ko kiyaak ng'oliondonotok lakini kakebwa ko nyokotoigei anyun kobit tabiet asikiro kele kiteptoi ano ngo kou yeu Boaz nguno keng'ololi ko makokondakonda oleu atepto nekongiro rubeiwot kwendi akoi barabara betusiechu lonye karit barak komanekit kirwokindet ako mwoe ak kandoik alak kolen one time president kandoinatet nemite saizi ak ng'alek alak chechang chemamuch amwa nguno eng television chekokwaak eng kasarta nekoi. Kuyongen ole kirwogindet nenyonet ko chi nebo muitai. Kimuita kenyisiek 10 komite ak Arap Kenyatta. Akot ndakikiita tuguk chekikiita komotwek. Ko nguno onai ole character nenyi kotindoi muitai. Eng kipikere keitu yu kakeitu kochang tuguk chekokwokis chengwonen eng ole kitekondoi kirwogindet nenyonet eng ng'echeret namite.
Bernard Kitur ine ko MP noton nebo komosta nebo Nandi Hills komwae kole ikochin kasubet istoet noton nebo rubeiwotab president Rigathi Gachagua. Mheshimiwa Timothy Kipchumba, eng kereng'ung kamwaunen tai somet nekokon en betutab amut Deputy President komwa kole mat koik kandoikab Rift Valley chekamach konan en boisiet, komwa kole amun kakinamgei eun ak lakweng'wong. Kobaten ikere kit nemwoe alak eng kandoik komwoe kole kiisto amun mwoe kole katoi komoche kong'em polatet noton nenyone nebo 2027. Kamwa kole chang alak chetesetai chemokingen, mongen kit neo ko kandoikab polatet nemuch komoche kingen nemwoe kole iye kakoyam keisto amun imuch tai eng dibet. Ne kereng'ung mising eng ng'alet noton nebo Bernard Kitur grounds yakon akine kotiengei ak istoet noton nebo Gachagua?
Mi boy chekimwa kole nelek maket nemoche kwam warekchi nebo tai kilechi kwanza ng'utoi kile ara nemoche kwam warekchi that mwoe Mwingereza kile if a hyena wants to eat its own babies it first accuses them of smelling like a goat. Kakas Kitur kong'alal ki nebo tai kinikibeti nomination nebo deputy president kikitinye two options. Nebo tai Kithure Kindiki, nebo oeng ko Rigathi Gachagua. Lakini kimeche wabunge chachang Kindiki. Lakini William Ruto amu nyende ku mwanasiasa nyikikitabu kwa muda mrefu akunget the dynamics of the politics of Kenya. Kile ameche Rigathi Gachagua kwa deputy president nyopo nyanyi. And he knew very clearly ya kwamba deputy president kitinye kura chaba Mount Kenya, and in particular Mount Kenya West, central part of this country. So makimeche kemwa lambach kele kitakunyoru kura kile kolenjin chaba Kapkogoyo anan chaba Central Kenya without Rigathi Gachagua. Maman Rigathi Gachagua kikikonech votes chaba Mount Kenya region. Mpata matokol kikonech a certain percentage. Remember Shadrack kikisinda ni kura Arami Bey Raila Odinga mukura chole 1200 kityo. You can imagine. You can imagine takimomi Rigathi Gachagua kitasinda ni Arami Bey. So nyaba tai kile kando chaba kolenjin kwanza mpata mi ngala chotinge Rigathi Gachagua. Kanyaba tai lazima gekonyit akile chukongoi ama kikonech kura chakenyet wech korkorie kitikenyoru kura akendochi emoni. Bataya nemeche kenai kele kitoretech Rigathi Gachagua kitikenyoru kondoita Arap Ruto koro Kenya hii. Nebo oeng picha kikisom kura Mount Kenya. What is their position now? Amu kweli kakasaina wabunge wala chop kone that region. Lakini what is the feeling of the people chaba that region?
Yes.
Yeah? Because wakati wa Uhuru Kenyatta kile viongozi chaba Rift Valley, kile biga Rift Valley, kile biga Kolenjin kine manam Arap Kenyatta Arap Ruto karam second term. We felt that kike betray our son William Ruto at that time. I am very sure as a politician, someone who has studied that politics, ole there must be a feeling of betrayal. Nyocho ni biga Mount Kenya Kapkogoyo kale kiku betray biga Kolenjin. That is why in fact I talked to kiongozi biga Kolenjin oleje yakakiche wa viongozi yakakiche Raila Odinga ngacharani nyeki mwaburwech kura nyeki lea fires competitor nyaba William Ruto kaine amakibeshi opportunity nyaba handshake keleji Azimio kwanza kasainan only kasainan kwanza kunyitu at this 117 kengete biga Kolenjin ketabilat kwanza tukae nyuma kirip amu semana kele kila Rigathi Gachagua picha kwa betray no chabatai kubika Kolenjin man kribe chak chimbindenyo kribe Arap Ruto amagingela president nyonyo akechema lakini kata suppose kasainan chuwala because big abazimio hata sai moyo kile we don't care moyo sai big abazimio in fact roho chanje kile hasa serikali yenyewe kama serikali mtuyas kitaka mtidi big abazimio watu wa ODM watu wa wapi okochoro cha president kasainan this impeachment motion 117
Yes.
kenga chake win there the consequences semana kile kuchak chaka le chabatai kinamu regarding Gachagua. It is very wrong for us. Yeah.
Le ne president ngale tu ba awer mo kitur bale ma president nga ma ci ko star ga bi ambayisiet kal ay check o ba son ko le kisan president ngale ke istin ko ba te le ne president amungi ngale mo ge mo ngale bi bestos MPs president amun konon tar chama.
Yeah. Always I mongat le what is the mandate of the president. Lakini ndako ya president kato tabi ngwany ako akur poi chebo kakwokoyo ako akur poi chebo kalenjin akengalal akeyonchigei kele keamuitochigei kenyisiek somok chomi tai amu Rigathi Gachagua is on record kele kengalal matai Rigathi Gachagua kele kengalal. In fact all of the forums chongwa kele ne kengalal he has been willing kele kitabi ngwany kangalal ak William Ruto ne ko mi ngalal ko gerin kiawas boy kapka siswo pas kayakas pas ko na verdict kele we you work together. Yeah, because even William Ruto, of course I know me challenges maybe chotinga Rigathi Gachagua deputy president maybe size ngine ngalal chacha maybe sir kidogo kubori la matu kwanyit mo president kidogo you know 100% nakai mbori Rigathi Gachagua tenga ngalek kidogo lakini the end point kama supposed to impeachment with the first term of William Ruto because check viongozi kigana kinga the agenda nyotenga William Ruto and we trust him that he will deliver. Finally Shadrack, let me tell you one ile challenges tuko nayo kama wabunge ni mingi sana. In fact today we should be sitting to discuss on where to find money chibangalega last mile connectivity because that is the biggest challenge. In fact for me in Marakwet West the biggest challenge kitinga sai kangalega last mile connectivity. We lost 50 million juzi wakati wa maandamano chaba Gen Z kiaga allocated 50 million per constituency chaba last mile connectivity but we lost that amount because of such kind of things of the demonstrations ngalega barabaros. We have a challenge ne Nandi County Elgeyo Marakwet County all our region getting a lot of challenge ngalega barabaros ngalega big. In fact statistics jomi kolenjin 2% of the households peke in the entire region Nyaba North Rift kutinya tap water most of it ni mambo ya kisima ngalega kwenda kuchota maji kwa mto nini so kama kutinya ngalega those are the challenges the biggest challenges chekitinge ngalega infrastructure ya mashule yetu ya barabara sai kutinya challenge ngalega CDF. The court has declared CDF unconstitutional. In fact kaya gona chama memo gela you cannot plan project nyaba CDF over 2027. That it should be a priority kile ga wal katiba kita CDF katiba. IBC is a problem. As we speak sai kitinya wards cheke pot MCS chetam gele one MCS nyangwang because IBC is not properly constituted. Kitinya MP nyabo Banisa who lost his life. As we speak biga Banisa constituency kumatinya matinga mbunge Aktom. In fact if anything was to happen in this country God forbid Kitinya a very big challenge because magatinya a fully constituted IBC. Yes. Yeah, those are the priority areas. Mambo ya stima, mambo ya maji, roads infrastructure, mambo ya mashule, ECDF ambaye kotini imetupa tuweke katiba. Mambo ya IBC, we constitute the panel as a matter of urgency and we set up the commission running so that we can be able to run other things. Yes. For me, impeachment, never deputy president at this moment in history, at this moment where we are facing a lot of challenges as a country, is not a priority. Yes. Is not a priority at all. Because we have a lot of issues that you can handle at this moment apart from impeachment. It has created a lot of excitement, confusion. You know about the man aside. But now I wish the really aggressive as a country, as even parliament, development, the way we want to impeach the deputy president. Yeah.
These MPs training those some are caused by the party and an year ago those me among Changete ko mo wala mo grounds the tire those year some get your finance bill that you vote and yes or way so une igere ko meet pressure from outside engalega ki much ke won redga shawa is parliament depend on this
sometimes it is one maybe much like a party position. Number two, maybe ngete from the beginning. Cheki mache Rigathi Gachagua, ngete taunet, ki mache Kindiki, ndagi mache some other person. So it's an opportunity to revenge. Kele weki magamat machiji. So kuchike chichi from the seat. But in future, I think it is good kele. In fact, we should relook at the constitution. First of all, lazima you the motion. You know, the motion has come out this afternoon. We've seen it for the first time at 12 today. Yeah. Without even knowing the grounds. So my opinion is in future, lazima garo grounds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You win the grounds against the constitution. Second ground against the constitution. If you are satisfied, then you put the signature. Even for me as OSI, I have to study the grounds, wait against the constitution, and on a balance of probability, I will make a decision. Yes. Because besides, we have already signed all those signatures. You know, I'm sure every person has an opinion. Yes. Deputy President, I'm sure he will convince some of the members. Yes. This is we should have gone this direction. So anyway, of course, me pressure kidogo, maybe kuna pressure natoka mahali, but the road to heaven is narrow. Some of us have chosen that route. Yeah.
Okay. Both missing nerat ko Timothy Kipchumba wogi bwati antagele much ko ore tagenge ko kama bika chango lo wangu mega divert attention in du kemita mitap Kenya kulo na mala ngale bate ko to it buni bitap raini so ko togele ko git no ko mache ga wogi bwati gele mara magte bolan lakini no lingi chok yelo so wanga gista ngale ga ko mti mitap Kenya mi ngale ga psha ngale bitap raini o mi kara ko mutik mi ngale ga funding model ko mi ngale ga kiwanja ba JKI ko mo bi gale wanga mache ga divert attention.
No. The way I've seen it, the motion, maybe through a supplementary order paper, and that is why College Shadrach Mutai could many challenges. Mingalega Badani issues have been raised. Mingalega Psha issues have been raised. Tingalega funding model tamagatar. So Kerenywane Kile Mbunge as a leader, Kopkota Negile. We deal with these issues because those are the issues affecting us as a country more. Social health insurance fund. Many people are jalewa. Although it's a government program and we support, suppose get more time. This is how to register. This is the process. These are the benefits, and the impeachment motion come a priority. I don't know how it's meant to divert attention, but for now, we are focused on the impeachment motion, get the grounds, and then regarding Gachagua, kama sa Mungu nyanyi, nego kachirel itakuwa sawa. If he doesn't make it, then we'll see how the country will go.
And what case that regarding Gachagua in Boise, not in going through the impeachment? Lene nga tutik tos mo bikichango lumwa was on more inda Boise ta get to go le bikali amara sa inango mahiti otan.
Yeah, in fact, mo nga tutik le once you are impeached as a leader, whether you are a governor, I'm a deputy governor, I'm a president, as long as the law provides for the impeachment, ko may eligible your elective position for a period of 10 years. So for a period of 10 years, kumalagu eligible ku nget ngachara katokol. So the options jabo deputy president ku very narrow. One, the first option ku let him hope ya kwamba manyuru wa bunge National Assembly 2/3. Ya kwamba maybe MPs kumucha withdrawn manyuru 2/3. Number 2, kasa Senate kila manyuru my 2/3.
Yes.
Chaba members of my senators my 2/3. Less than 45. We will be saved. Number 3, kasagile could declare continue the impeachment of the deputy president as null and void from the beginning. So that is a third way he can save himself. Alternatively, kumucha ku resign. Mucha kumagile, you know, I respect Richard Nixon. Richard Nixon, the former president of America. I have weighed my conscience. I'm resigning. So those are the 4 options available to you. National Assembly not to pass 2/3, which is unlikely. Senate, Kumanyor 2/3, which is 50-50. Kotini, the process was not free. There was no justice. There was no fairness. You know, null and void. Kotini, Hama number 4. He resigns. So those are the options available to the deputy president. Yeah.
Good question. Sawa much kiwangun. Ko marigadi golle kay mahile much ndamagita 2/3. Kot ko magi 2/3 nguni akotesta konget. Okane golle ko sisige president mamagi engalek join impeachment. Unet lihandit thereafter amun kakato len wan kachamdan president ke maige isto lakini mato ko bit numbers en bunge ger won katoret wa bunge baten motoret president kuiptono ne boing ko testa ko retire ke waitiot no galle ne president amgo ko testa ko ngalejo ako testa ko sis chamait mamagi ngalejo testa monge na mugo le miot MP ni ginyawe mulango wala ko chuban gato ko le ben state house nge match lakini ke barge nyoru nguwan mecha mwech ko mugo le mago bito ngaratigis no go chini MPs misi jabare to vale obisinyen tu oeng angot ko moy 2/3 oiste ako testa konget ako kanai kole moy borta le president na bako testa ko baistwa ipto no gebete tai ko isini.
Yeah, that is why kimwachi viongozi chabo the leadership of parliament keleji you must think through the process so that you are very sure this process nyako tau or you kuselda.
Yes.
Because you know there are so many processes involved. Kama ni lazima kenyor numbers National Assembly, lazima kenyor numbers mu Senate, lazima you also think of the court process. You are very sure itinya watertight case.
Yes.
So kusalda omu nekiai amait musho. The process of impeaching the deputy president is a nullity in law.
Yes.
Agela as mission sasa rais
Waistwa.
kupoisa deputy president. Nya agechuru mbunge lakini kwa kotini it will be a disaster.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a big problem so it will now call for negotiation. Ako sasa the negotiation you must lie low.
Yes.
Yeah. True. So it's a challenge that I hope the framers of the motion have thought through it from the beginning so that if this happens National Assembly, what will happen? And you see the court is the true arbiter of justice. In fact, you could never have taken sides because yeye ni judge. So masapos kung ngalalo la ngalal ata shole. Masapos kung ngalalo la ngalalda. Amuneji judge, you must be neutral.
Yes.
Yeah, lazima inaigla tingakamase. Because even some of us who are against this impeachment motion may not be given time in parliament to speak.
Exactly.
Yeah? Because this man must go, which is for me it is unfair. It's unfair, and we hope that justice will not only be seen, but to be seen to be done. So justice. So those are the challenges. They must have thought the process from the beginning. to the very end. You had a final question. There was a
Another
question.
question nako magole ba ityota president ngamogole no bara wo barengo koyetanan.
Oh, yeah.
La bara wo bomet ketanan. Ako nangemwoe kele kyager tuyet nekebo kanisa nekimiten komosta noton nebo Mount Kenya nekimi ngecheretab deputy president waten kimokomi. Komugul kiroston en diary so mon le president kobaten korgobe obone ngecheret just to humiliate me kemwa kele mamache kebendat president. Komugule kieten. Komugule endi amun Mount Kenya amkaka sewende sana kwa munga. Kale no bara bangan awo komosta rival kieten amakichomwana wo amun either mami ndegeit either kewoston en diary anake le kondo ichome kotacha matkotacha. Kokiityi mapema sana.
Kuna misemo nyami Kiingereza nyamwa kile if the alligator comes from the river and tells you that Mr. Crocodile is sick or there's a problem in the river, why are you to doubt?
Yes.
So kacho Rigathi Gachagua agila we there are some people cho kokonech mburugani kidogo mu mindani wili so we I don't know and if he says that kulazima yangalalis
Yes.
nakamogile there are people who have given me problems. I cannot get this, I cannot get this. You cannot just be dismissed. It must be heard. Hapo ategele necho bunge wakati ya hearing. Ama lazima kicho bunge kitatenga kwa wakili yake. We hope ya kwamba mwawechila mwa bichoje akimwachne akone because the court must also take cognizance. I mean of course when parliament sits it sits as a court as a high court. So hapo ategele necho senate we talk about those issues. It will reveal those issues. You know, this I was mistreated. And let me tell you, Shadrach, the most interesting part is to hear the defense of the deputy president.
Yes.
In parliament. Yeah, in Senate. Because lazima kichagua on his side of the story. The motion now is the story of the impeacher.
Yes.
of those who have signed.
Yes.
But also regarding Gachagua, John Bunge on the story his own story in his defense. So we hope ya kwamba he will tell us. And then Kenyans also, in their right conscience,
Yes.
will make the judgment.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amun bari gere tuja much ke my time. Agere what kigere bi kolwon kigatoret en kasarata ni chikilewen kigale the government is like a company, there is shareholding. Kule kuna wale who have invested a lot of shares, kuna wale wameweka kidogo, kuna wale wamekataa lakini wote ni wa Kenya. So ndio tunasema kama wewe umeenda kupanda mahindi ama wache nipeane example ya ng'ombe kwa sababu niko Kajiado. Kika mogole onge kusingwa ngorong pichi much kolewen serikali. Kika thought ndagimega mwa wele ko kika mwa wele biga vale.
That is why
kikin serikali. Lakini kama macho hizi ngi
you know, let me tell you, Shadrach. If that is the scale of judgment, if that is the scale of judgment share in judging leadership in this country, then nobody is fit to hold office in this country. Rigathi Gachagua mbunge, I mean as the deputy president, amugi mwanga like shares. Then nobody is fit to hold office in this country.
Yes.
Tiangala jage mwa wanasiasa. Yeah. Tiangala mbo sisi wote tulisema vitu mingi against our opponents. And wamamba shares, I think it was misunderstood. Amugi mwa Rigathi Gachagua lewe ara nele kwa nyambo maka nega basakas kubi choka basakas cho geribe karam pas kucho tiliam yo pa hunyo kuibasis markweta you know kele jinyo kuibasis kidogo lakini the main meat tiondo tokol kuma bicho basakas
Yes.
you know bicho geba one so ngeti wala kuma nyoru kuibasis kidogo so I think that was what he meant technically, you know. We fought for this government.
Yes.
We must get something. Lazima tusaidie watu wetu. And it is normal in politics.
Yes.
Yeah, it's normal in politics. So if that is the kind of judgment that we want to pass, if that is the kind of emotion, and maybe it was said in a political forum, it was, you know, sometimes, mwanasiasa kila way, you know, watu walinipigia kura hapa, nitawachunga, ne, vitu kama hizo. You know, it's a political statement
Yes.
that cannot really be used as a ground to impeach the deputy president.
Yes.
Because so many people in this country give among statements. Even Raila Odinga, the words he used against William Ruto, if it were to be put here and weighed against this, the weighing scale will collapse against the other party.
Ako CS stiko kelewe neno in chebo to paranya.
Yes.
Chikikamwa kole you don't recognize as the president lakini nguni ko CS.
Yeah. So the way we accommodated the Raila Odinga, I think that is the way we should accommodate our deputy president.
Yes.
Kiamo mandai yole. If there is the biggest opponent of William Ruto in 2022, Raila Odinga. As we speak, kitinye sasa 3 ministers, including the former leader of minority, is now a minister in our government. Yeah, against maybe the wishes of many people. Please, Rigathi Gachagua campaigned for us, campaigned for William Ruto. Within the first 1 year of this government, Kigitinya a very good working relationship between the president and the deputy. Yes. Please. Yeah. The worst people, even the worst enemies, can sit down and talk. So my closing remark, I want to call upon our president with a lot of humility and the leadership of this country. Kass was president, deputy president. Let us sit down, let us talk, so that we bring our people together as a country. We don't need to drive a wedge against our people. And Rigathi Gachagua must also tone down. Lazima mbogo nyende kidogo ajue kwamba he is not a co-president. You know, he must also understand kila moi co-president William Ruto, so that he comes down, president waelewane, and then issues now. We settle this issue, we move forward as a country, we address the key challenges facing us. Because I'm sure Rigathi Gachagua will not take it lying down. In terms of maybe joining other colleagues, other need to form another party, it may happen, which may not be in the best interest of our president and our party.
Yes.
Yeah.
What missing in that ko Timothy Kipchumba among wale chamuan ko ignotan closing remarks anagato mingo jana among wale gicho aso amuch kichache asimuch iwe bunge en betut marain higamon ale jin kusingon konya tule betab rain bunge holta tat ke much ke git motion natan ko ige much ko mo chantai Timothy Kipchumba kama wale kipoezi West MP natan go commerce mwengi mutise ne goito motion natan en site ita ke briati ta ko lenchin asome amuten kamungan watch the style of emet tune in ketesiet noton nebo Kass TV.